We good now? It's showing up on my audio mixer. No game audio either. I think what's happening is it's possible my headset is low on battery. So I'll keep an eye on the audio mixer, and if it seems like it's gone again, then I will uh, grab the cord and plug it in. I can't hear the game either, so uh, that's not just you. Uh, See if I can get uh, hopefully I can get this working properly. And so I'm imagining if I can't hear it, you can't either. See if I restart, change something with my... No, it says that it's going to the headset. And here I thought everything was going better. Um, Can't seem to open my sentence settings either, which is a whole other issue. Because it's set to capture whatever I hear in my headphones. But if I'm not hearing anything, then you won't either. I could hear that. So it's not the headphones that aren't working, it's the game's sound that isn't working. But it's not like I have the audio turned down. I'm going to go to the main menu and see if that has any impact. I'm listening for music that may play on the loading screen and I am not getting it. So it may be a restart the game entirely sort of thing. Yeah, let's quit the desktop. I knew that playing in a smaller windowed resolution would cause so many problems. I've never had audio issues with the game in the past. The game takes an eternity to quit the desktop. Whether I'm streaming or not. And that's just down to computer age and slowing processing speed. So are you actually from Australia or do you just like saying good day? The game may have well and truly crashed. Alright, so I'll relaunch the game and see if any audio issues are fixed. I know a few people from Australia. It's always a good time talking to them. I am hearing some sound. I hope it's coming through on the stream as well. I'm hearing the chanting. And now that I'm hearing sound through my headset, if the power, or if it runs out of power, I'll know immediately.
What are you looking at?
I've never been so happy to hear someone say, "What are you looking at?" Most of what I know about Melbourne is the Australian Open tennis. To see it, every now and then. I don't even need to go to Riverwood to start the Golden Clock Quest. I can just go in there and go through it anyway. I have so much stuff that I want to get rid of. Yeah, I'll just start heading up to Bleak Falls Barrow. It's not a big deal. Well, I'll go to Riverwood anyway, just because it's a close place to start making my way to Bleak Falls Barrow. So right now, every time I go into a loading screen, the game tells me that it's not responding, but I can see the stream in between the game window and the multi-chat program, and I can see that I can still move the object in the loading screen, rotate it and such. So as long as that's still working, I think we'll be okay now. It's 10 a.m. and the blacksmith is not out here. I'm going to sell my extra sword, because I'm not dual wielding.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
He does not have the... Because he's not actually working anywhere yet. He does not have the...
Take what you need, my friend.
What have you got for sale?
Reason, of course.
What have you got for sale? And I will sell him my extra iron sword because I do not need it anymore.
Until next time.
Against my better judgment, I'm going to take the ingots. If they've refreshed, I'll take them regardless of my carry weight. Okay, good. So if you can hear the game audio and you can hear me, then I think everything's getting better. And thank you for sticking with me through the troubleshooting. Try and not get killed by the first wolf I see. I forgot to make a bow, but I'll take care of that once I have Bleak Falls Barrow as a fast travel location. And so you'll see one of my mods coming into play shortly. It's called Lawbringer. It lets you claim certain locations for a faction so that in the future it'll be populated by guards or soldiers as opposed to the ubiquitous bandits coming back. There are enough bandit camps as it is. I don't need them, populating forts and the like. And this Bleak Falls outpost is one of the places that I can claim. I got him, and this guy in full iron armor. Plus he's an outlaw, so he's a little bit stronger anyway. I'll add in some flames, because it just cuts through the shield. I am playing on PC. My first experience with Skyrim at release was on Xbox 360, but around 2014 I got it on PC and have not looked back since. Of course, 360 is still the only Xbox I have. I do have a PS4. I could probably run it, beautifully. Or at least better than my 10-year-old PC is running it. All of those are allowed within my rules. So I can claim Big Falls Tower. I will claim it for Falkreath Hold. In general, I prefer to claim them for hold guards over either army. I know it's faster to mine by swinging a pickaxe manually, but I like to do the animation. Gives me a chance to hydrate. So just to reiterate my rules, I cannot use anything that I find. I have to craft all of my own weapon and armor, including arrows. Looting enemies, like their armor, for example, to sell is not allowed. I can take materials, ingots, or gemstones, alchemical ingredients, things like that. And then when I make something out of those materials, I can sell that. But mostly, thus far, it's been chopping wood. Chopping wood and selling to, crops to farmers that I pick. Yeah, at the time of release, I did have a PC, but it was certainly not built for gaming in any sense. But the PC I got after that, I figured it was good enough to play games on. And I'm still mostly a console gamer. Generally prefer to play on console, but certain games like Skyrim, I like the bug fix mods. And I know that there are some mods on console now, but I guess I'm just used to playing Skyrim on PC now. So the only bow I can make right now is an Imperial bow. And if I get some firewood, I can craft a set of arrows. And since I'm playing primarily as a thief and archer, I'm going to want either the thief or hunter's backpack. The thief one, of course, improves lockpicking, and the hunter one improving archery damage. And I think for my needs, archery damage will be... Okay, cool, Lawbringer is also on console. It's my most recent mod, so I haven't experienced it to its full extent. I have not completed a playthrough with it as of yet. So I will craft a few bundles of steel arrows. And then I will turn my... Excuse me, Alvor? I'll turn the 4 of the wolf pelts into leather. And turn back around to the forge. And then the miscellaneous, and I will do the... Oh, I need one more leather for the bedroll. And once I turn on survival, I'm going to be happy that I did the extra for a bedroll. So bows do 10% more damage. And I know I'll need to make camping supplies as well. But as of yet, I will favorite the bow. I have 120 arrows, which will be more than enough. Throw on the backpack so I don't have to worry about pretty much anything. And I discovered Blue Falls Barrow so I can fast travel up there. I know I can go to Golden Hills Plantation or Mirwatch or a couple of other places and get an easy early house. Some people like to kill a niece and take her house to start with, but I will focus on starting with Breeze Home. So I will start using my bow as much as I can. Yes, I'm sneaking and I'm using a bow. I know all the jokes. Oh, they are already coming towards me. Do as much damage on this guy as I can before he gets to me, because that two-handed weapon will not be my friend. Actually, let me cast a quick Oak Flesh. Nothing wrong with getting some alteration increases. I can take lockpicks. If I had the mod that makes lockpicks a craftable item, then I would not be allowing myself to loot them. But as I do not use that mod anymore, at least. I thought he was up here. Nope, he was down there with me. Oh, I'm not doing a lot of damage to this one. But now that she's fighting me with a dagger instead of her bow. That was too much damage. So I said that I have to, the only arrows I can use are ones that I craft myself. And for the most part that's true, but I'm not going to be so stringent about it that if I get hit by a steel arrow while I'm fighting an archer, I have to keep track of how many arrows they hit and drop any that were added to my inventory. That just seems a little ridiculous to me. Alright. So go back into Sneak and enter Bleak Falls Temple. If I remember correct, if you do not get the Golden Claw quest from the Riverwood Trader, then when you find the Golden Claw, it will add a quest to your journal at that point. And I know you don't have to go to Dragon's Reach to get the quest to find the Dragonstone prior to coming here. Almost took care of them before they saw me. I believe I can take steel arrows that are stuck in their body. I don't need to make a whole new set of arrows because I didn't feel like looting the body. Skeever tails are of course okay. And there's a bandit up here. Nothing I'm allowed to take though. So before I pick that chest, I'll get 5% rested bonus. Take the gold and the lockpick. Leave the sword and the potions. I think when I'm done here, making some at least basic potions will be one of the top things on my agenda. I want to delete that, but I'm worried that if I do, it will break my stream. Thanks for the follow, by the way. That sounds like a good way to do it. There we go. And welcome to the stream, Emily. Yeah, I know that adopting the children in Skyrim is good. I usually adopt Lucia, and oh goodness. Oh, thank you for the effort. The girl in Windhelm. What's her name? It's the girl who sells the flowers. I adopt her too, because that's just tragic. Though I have considered getting a mod so I can adopt more children. So I could kill this guy for experience, but he's going to die anyway, so I'll just let him die. Ugh. Thank you. They were Sophia is correct. You would think after 3,000 plus hours I would remember people's names, but I don't know, sometimes I forget one. Gold. Suppose I could take the torch. I think that would probably be allowed. So I do not have a follower with me. If I did, I would have them pick up Thief instead. But Since I don't have anyone with me, I will have to pick it up myself. Soul gems are fine. And there are gonna be some skeevers along here. I think I'd rather fight them with melee rather than try and hit them with arrows on the staircase. And since I am a Bosmer, I do have some natural resistance to disease, so hopefully I won't get ataxia anytime soon. I always heal after combat so that I'm getting that restoration skill up. I would be interested to hear more about your mod list. Sounds like you have some good ones. I have a fairly modest mod list, maybe 15 or so of them. Mostly quality of life and bug fix things, but also a bard mod is all I'm using. Lawbringer, things to make salt more plentiful. I'll break the cobweb with flames. You can break it with arrows, but that's kind of bugged. So, kind of sneak around and dodge its venom. It's not like he's actually going to do anything. I did get it that time. But if you never get hit, your armor skill never increases, so I'm okay with taking some hits. But I've died in every stream so far, even the 15-minute one. So I'd really like to not die tonight. The boss Trogger might have something to say about my plans to not die. And I will take my steel arrows back from him. I can't take jewelry or healing potions again. But I can check all the eggs and webs. And I'll go ahead and cut Arvel down. But I'm gonna kill him myself. Forget the Jogger. So the Golden Claw. I'll take the journal too. And that adds the Golden Claw to my quest list. And I know I get more sneak experience from doing sneak melee attacks than I do from doing it with a bow. But I feel like I can control the combat a bit better if I use archery. He's got a one-handed weapon. I'll let him get a couple hits on me. He's not an archer, so those are my arrows. Same with him. I think this guy does have a bow. Nope. Okay, now there's a stronger Draugr on the other side. over there. And I'm missing my shots. Restless jogger. Back up and try to avoid the pressure plate as I do so. But hopefully he triggers it. Yeah, well he did, but it was already past it. But because I already became an agent of Mara, well, he was gonna kill me. That's why I save a level up. I said I was going to do Magicka until I have 150. No sense letting a restless jogger kill me this early. While I'm here, I'm going to get a perk in archery now that I'm crafted and using a bow. I'll get one in light armor to get that started. And if I want to be a thief, I should start working on sneak a little bit. So I'll get several perks in sneak. I know most of what I want to do in terms of perks, but I have a habit of saving perks and then never actually leveling up to use them. I am notoriously bad about remembering to level up. There have been times where I've leveled up over a dozen times just because I forget to do it. Survival mode will help with that since you level up when you sleep. And I'm always sleeping. He's gonna hit me hard. I know that the typical way you use light armor is take the small hits and use the lesser movement penalty to dodge the heavy attacks. I just tend to end up tanking everything. There is a treasure chest up here, and it is locked, so get that lockpicking experience. And put my sword away because you move a little bit faster when your weapons are sheathed. And what I like to do in this area is get a fire spell ready. I just run through, waking up all the jogger. And then I dash back past them and ignite the oil. Doing heavy damage to each of them. Again, that way doesn't give me as much experience, but I like these little tricks that I've learned through playing. There's a guy that'll come out of the sarcophagus up here. First arrow appears to have missed. Okay. I'm coming real close to death. My restoration is 24 now. No, before I level up, since I'm using so much restoration, I will make that a little bit easier on myself. I know it looks like I'm spreading out my perk points quite a lot, but and I am, but I plan to keep this character going for a while, so I should have plenty of perk points to go around in the end. Alright, so glowing mushrooms can be used for a few good potions. Fortified smithing is one that I enjoy. I believe they can also be used for fortified destruction. It never hurts to eat ingredients. You'll get a little bit of alchemy experience and at least start off with the first possible effect of that ingredient. If you don't have a pickaxe, you'll get one here. But I did go to Darkwater Crossing and got the pickaxe there. Yes, the boss Jarger will be quite the challenge for me. But I don't mind a little bit of a challenge. And it's such a wide open area, I can get away from him fairly easily if I need to. Of course, ideally I would get enough experience on the way there that I would be able to have a level up stored. I love having the Scrolls of Fireball in normal playthroughs to help me fight him, but as I cannot take those in this playthrough, I'll make do. Try and keep distance with my bow and flames, and if I have to fight him up close, then I have my sword. I always drop down here and sometimes I get confused. But it's a video game. If you see a waterfall, you have to check it out. I played Ocarina of Time. I played Earthbound. I know to check the waterfalls. Actually, if I'm going to cite Zelda, I can cite A Link to the Past. I'm not going to take all the glowing mushrooms. They are plentiful enough throughout the game that I don't need to weigh myself down with them now. Let's see, the first time I did a challenge where I was using only crafted weapons, this Jarger killed me a few times. I have played both Morrowind and Oblivion. I want to play Oblivion Remastered, but this computer cannot run it. I have played more Oblivion than Morrowind. I have completed the story of Oblivion, but not most of this. But there's quite a bit of side stuff left for me to do. I have not completed the Morrowind story, though I am familiar with how it goes. And I loved the Creation Club content in the Anniversary Edition that paid homage to sections of Morrowind and Oblivion. Plus, you know, finding Jib in this game. Okay, this is a loading door, so I'll do a quick save for safety. Oh, it actually loaded pretty fast. I do have save on travel disabled to reduce load times a little bit. Sometimes it works, sometimes it takes a while to load anyway. Like the axes before, put my weapon away. Thanks, Emily. Alright, I will have a level up ranked for the boss. I'm going to eat some of my ingredients. Just to get their effects. I need more skilly folioda and the grunt when you unpause after eating ingredients is always amusing to me. Yeah, I need more skilly folioda and more tapanilla for my plantation farm. Creep cluster, I'm good. So I'll be honest, I have no idea what the actual solution to the golden claw door is, but I know that you rotate each ring twice. So it looks like the solution is bear, moth, owl. She sure is. Just gonna load. Starting to get nervous. According to OBS, at least, I have 0 dropped frames, so that's good news. So I got that chest over there. There's also a chest behind the word wall. And this one is locked, but another novice lock. I'll save the boss chest for after fighting the boss. I don't mind breaking a lockpick in that situation. It will give me full health on the next lockpick. So the boss Draugr will not wake up until you have learned the word. So I'll take the soul gem there. And I'll drop another quick save. Draw my bow and learn my second word, because this is not my first word wall. And then as I walk this way... just regular overlord, not a white overlord today. And I took that hit full on. Thankfully his shouts is basically nothing. Alright, got me again. I mean, it will stagger you, but it won't send you flying. Hey, if you're just gonna stand there and wait, while I shoot flames at you, I'll go ahead and use level up now. Ow! Ah, I got him. Oh, I thought he was gonna come away with that swing. Uh, his body started flowing away. Encoding overloaded? Where did this body go? I didn't see where it went. I killed him and the water started carrying it away. Well, there's a spell I give myself on every playthrough. This is not the situation I tend to use it for. I use it for when a dragon attacks a town and I want to check how many townspeople died. But I feel no shame in adding the Detect Dead spell to my inventory. Because sometimes bodies mess up in this game. So I will. Add item, and I don't have this one memorized. I have the Amulet of Bella memorized. Okay, this will help me find his body. Alright, it's over here. So it just sunk a little bit. He didn't actually get carried away. I will take his weapon. I can disenchant it. I can't use it, but I can disenchant it for the frost damage. I have had him fall through the floor before, and that's always annoying. But this time he just kind of got hidden by the water. God, I want a dwarven bow, but I can't take that one just yet. But dwarven smithing, while I'll be going up the light armor side of the smithing skill tree, I will get dwarven armor. It is generously placed before Orcish, even though it's stronger than Orcish. And the ridiculous amount of dwarven metal it's easy to get makes it a good way to level up smithing when you run out of silver and gold ingots. So I'll hop down here, get this chest, and take what I can. I'm going to say Divine Amulet of the Divines are okay. As I explained when I added the Amulet of Dibella to my inventory, what is added to merchants' stock by various creations makes it nearly impossible to find and buy divine amulets from them. Architecture and landscape texture, no. I do know I have one to make the flowers and water look a little bit better and reduce ruin clutter, but as far as any like big texture mods, no. When I get a new computer, which I am currently looking at options now, I'm going to completely redo my mod list. But I try to be very careful with how many and what mods I install on a 10-year-old PC. I will let you know, even though I can't take it, that there is a potion right here when you exit the dungeon. And when I exit Bleak Falls, I tend to try and look around here, get some of the nearby locations discovered, particularly Ilinolta's Deep, which will be important for a quest later on that I will definitely be doing. Though, whether I can use that artifact with my current rule set is a little bit murky. Though if I can't use it anyway, I'll do the quest a slightly different way than I usually do. I can get over this mountain eventually. And carefully drop down the South Production Pass. I should start getting used to not fast traveling as much because I promised once I had a house I would turn survival mode on. And who knows, I may end up turning it back off relatively quickly. I waffle back and forth regarding survival mode. Of course, I did use the old Frostfall mod when that was basically your only option for a survival style playthrough. Over here is a different standing stone than the three I saw before. This is the Lady Stone, which I believe gives you more regeneration. Yes, health and stamina regenerate faster, which is a very nice effect to have, but especially this early on in the game, the Guardian Stone leveling I feel is more valuable. I do have a it's a new comment and I can't check it. So even with a 10-year-old rig running those versions will be fine. Courier again?
I've been looking for you. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Let's see. What did you give me this time? I already had that letter. I believe the dinner invitation is new. And Warrior's Challenge might be new as well. Did I read Isolda's message after I died last time? Yes, I did. I'm hoping to find the people who run this mill. I like to try and remember to sell some firewood to them at some point.
Oh my, a guest. Please, make yourself at home.
My, how red your eyes are.
We've been looking for someone to join us in a hunt.
I'll find his wife. I can sell the firewood to her.
Hearn and I do so adore honest gold for honest work.
Gosh, why do they enjoy visitors out here, I wonder? So I mentioned Anissa's cabin somewhat recently, and there's something that I forgot to grab near her cabin. And is this actually her cabin, or is this Pine Watch? This is not her cabin. This is a hunter's rest. I am completely on the wrong side of Lake Ilinalta. I want to get to Anissa's cabin, and from there, I will do my best to find a gemstone that is nearby. As long as it's the 1K, it's recommended for older Xbox users. Yeah, so if it works on older Xboxes, then even my older PC should have the same effect. So I will... Give me just a second. I'm going to open up the Twitch stream on my phone and take a screenshot, so I remember to take a look at those between streams. So, thank you for your recommendations. I will certainly look into it. There are some other fish in the water. I'll just keep moving. Do I actually have enough? I do not have enough gold on hand for the house, but with the sleeping tree sap I'm going to sell, plus a couple quest rewards, I should have enough gold for the house after that. Even if I don't have enough for all the furnishings, at least getting the house will be advantageous. One of these days I'll remember to mute my phone before I start streaming. I meant to turn on an overlay for new followers, but I forgot. I also saw a tutorial for making my multi-chat okay, so Vanilla Mountain should not be something I could use. Yeah, I saw a tutorial for making my multi-chats an overlay for my stream, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to have chat overlaid or just be able to see it all. The advantage to overlaying the chat is someone on YouTube, for example, could see what commenters on Twitch are saying. So there's a deer skeleton somewhere around here, and right here, and inside of it is a flawless emerald. People doing quick start guides on YouTube or whatever will flash the map up for half a second and say, oh, it's just there. And that it really doesn't help. Even if you have mods that makes the map look better. So I try to remember this waterfall and remember that it's just across from that waterfall. But sometimes it still takes me a while to find it. That's a flame Achnak. I don't want to fight a flame Achnak right now. But I do want the fire assaults. No, I'll get out of the water and go fight it. That's detect dead. I don't want detect dead. I will save though, so in case it kills me, I have a recent save. Looks like I killed a deer. I can get that hide. I will never say no to hides. A conjured flame atronach can hit a dragon in flight with its spells. Yep, there's my death for the stream. You're welcome. It's always more fun when the streamer has some trials. Yeah, a conjured flame atronach can hit a dragon in flight with its spells, but when you're fighting one out in the wild, they'll sometimes just completely miss you. So, alright, hidden right now. Oh, you got me that time. Trying to get some damage on it before I get too close. Oh, it's already quite hurt. As long as I keep an eye on my health. Keep that healing spell going. Keep healing, keep healing. Alright, got it. Now back up. Flames go away. And claim my fire assaults. Alright, I will now head back towards Riverwood. And while I'm here, I will pick up Vandal again, at least temporarily. There's a small bandit camp I want to clear out, and I would appreciate his assistance in doing so. Of course, if the flame atronach had killed me again, I probably would have picked him up and gotten his help with that as well. I'm pretty sure I got all the more Tapanilla on the way into Riverwood, and I don't think it would respawn that quickly. If you weren't here for the previous stream, I'm looking for more Tapanilla, Skillyfolioda, and Creep Cluster, because the three of them make the most valuable potion you can make with purely grown ingredients. Oh, hello, Duroc.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
Killing vampires? Where do I sign up? My favorite television show is Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
And now I get to hear every guard for the rest of the game. I heard they're forming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but
What have you got for sale?
all this junk, me
I don't think I have anything that I can sell to him. I need to drop that. I'm not going to use a dagger before I make a better one. I need to drop that silver emerald necklace and ring somewhere. Anyway, did something happen?
we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell.
Yes, Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel, the spin-off. I watch them frequently. I have right next to me here Season 1 of Angel. I have all 5 seasons on DVD. This is Season 4 of Buffy. I have all 7 of those seasons on DVD as well.
You found it!
I tend to watch through them in their entirety at least once a year.
Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
And one girl told me I remind her of Giles, which is... I'm not as old as he was in the show quite yet,
It's a
but
fine day with you.
I think it's a compliment. Okay, so I have Findle with me now. I'm going to head towards an unmarked bandit camp. I'm going to take the path, however, because when I first went through, I took the warrior stone of the guardian stones because I was going to be crafting a weapon and armor basically right away. So I wanted that boost to my smithing experience. But now that I'm getting more into my exploration, I'm going to want the thief stone for my thieving, my pickpocket, sneak, lockpicking, those sorts of skills. I mean, you can see the more at vanilla even after you pick it, but that doesn't mean you can actually pick more. So the guardian stones are just up here. Yeah. I'll sprint a little bit. My next purchase after I get my house and get it furnished is almost certainly going to be a horse. Or I could get one of the wild horses or the unicorn, or start the Dark Brotherhood early, or start Dawnguard early, or go towards Dawnguard. It's getting closer to winter, so the reindeer is not out of the question. I'm going to kill this rabbit. And I said it before, but I will point it out for you again. There's a bunnies slaughtered stat in the combat. If they didn't want us to kill bunnies, they shouldn't have made it a stat. And that's all I will say regarding that issue. So there are several good reasons to come over this way and take this path. The reason I grabbed Faendal for it is that there is there's a hunter here. I went the wrong way. The bandit camp is over here. That is New Mora Tapanella. Alright, now I'm on the correct path again. So this camp has 3 bandits. And one of them tends to be more heavily armored than the other 2. I also have to remember to have gold when I go to finish taking care of business, because I will be... A bandit from behind me hissed. So I wanted to make sure that I got the treasure map. Some of those steel arrows were almost certainly Faendal's. The other bandits are down over here right now. Oh, there's a spider. That's what happened. And that spider is killing the bandits. I wonder if Telskar the Wanderer is nearby. Dodge that venom. Is Fandle directly behind me? I feel like he got hit. Okay. I took a few more hits, but I am more than happy to get some experience in both light armor and restoration. I do not see Telscar today. Though, half the time he spawns in as hostile anyway. So, it may be for the best. So I will come up to this Shrine of Talos. I'll pray to it. Why not? And there will be a Thalmor soldier here. And he will have Thalmor armor and a random piece of enchanted apparel. So I like to come up here and make sure I get that to disenchant it. As far as the bandit camp goes, I did get the treasure map off of one of them, which was part of what I wanted. If you are using the novice robes you got in Helgen and want robes to disenchant, you can use those robes right there. Coin purse and satchel. And beyond just having Fandle with me for combat help, there is a one-handed skill book. Night falls on Sentinel right there.
Still here.
I am going to ask him to pick it up.
All right, what is it? What do you need? Okay, got it. And I've got your back.
And then I'll take it from his inventory.
What do you want me to carry?
Save that one-handed level up for later. Night Falls on Sentinel is also a book you find for a quest, so I'll probably end up reading it and getting the level up to that point. But for now, I will save that copy of it. So, you can see Riverwood on this treasure map, and the river next to it. And let's be honest, I'd rather fast travel. I got more wolf pelts. I got more ingredients. I got my guardian stone changed over. Those are the main reasons I ran from Riverwood, rather than warping directly to the guardian stones. So on the treasure map, you can see the river outside of Riverwood, and there's a large stump over here, and that will be the location of treasure number 1. Plus some more Tapinella. I can take the amethyst, gold, ingot, and take everything except for the ring. And you know what? Because it's a treasure, and that just feels more fun to me, the jewelry that I'm not allowed to keep, I'll stick in there. And I will be honest again. Fast travel. Do I want to fast travel to Whiterun? Yes, I will fast travel directly into Whiterun. I'm going to complete the Dragonstone quest today, and I think I'm going to do Blessings of Nature as well. The Gilderian Revival one. And then I might call the stream there. I'm ordering potbellies for dinner, and they changed their hours. They're not open until 10 anymore. I need to make sure I order a little earlier than I have in the past. Isolda.
I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
I found this note on Ulag's body.
Did you? So Ulag didn't make it past those giants then? More's the pity. If you found any of the sap, I'd be willing to pay you the same cut I offered him. Better price than you're likely to find otherwise.
What can you tell me about the sleeping tree?
How the tree came to grow there is a bit of a mystery. Some say that when Vardenfell erupted, a piece was blown to the middle of Skyrim and from the crater grew the tree. I've also heard that it was a spore that fell from an island floating in the sky, but that just sounds like nonsense. All I know is that the sap makes you feel as healthy as a cave troll, but slow as a drunk horker, and that it fetches good coin.
I have some sleeping tree sap to sell.
Ah, of course. How much have you got?
Got 4. You can have all I've got.
Very good. Be sure to bring any more sleeping tree sap you find to me.
That
Farewell.
shall give you 150 gold for each. I now have more than 5,000. Even if you do find Preventus sleeping, if you have the unofficial patch, you cannot use the exploit to get a free house.
Come to Olava for a reading, did you? Sorry, Papa.
There are a couple easy quests I can do here for more gold.
What are you looking at?
from
I'm
my
not a
farm.
fan of your family's
Sky King 2020. I'll remember to check that out as well. I'm trying to get more into streaming myself, obviously, but I do enjoy watching other streamers as well.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
I watch produced content on YouTube more often than I watch live streams, but I do appreciate the art of streaming.
Trouble?
So I can come over here. I'll talk actually to foreign guy first. How do you enchant weapons and armor? I know how to do it, but I wanted to use the arcade enchanter thing. So I can get frost damage, stamina damage, fortified light armor, and fortified destruction, plus several enchanting levels to go along with them.
Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
I have to wipe my mouth quickly. Okay. You know what, Fandel?
Still here.
Go away.
I'll head back home if you need me.
I want to talk to Balgruuf a little on.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Preventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains.
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my
I
people.
might just be a servant among lords, but don't think for a moment
What
I don't
the
take my
fuck?
duties as seriously as the Jarl.
If you'll
himself
excuse me,
takes
I'll
his.
return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative.
Well, no, I did it because Alvor told me to.
Done a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of
Dude,
mercy.
elven armor?
There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to
I'll
the
reverse pick up,
dragons and
get that onto a guard if I can.
of dragons.
So I won't see anyone else here, as I did this before getting the quest to find the Dragonstone.
Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
What does this have to do with dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So what do you need me to do?
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Oh, do you mean the Soul Stone?
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
I got you the Dragonstone. What next?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
Farengar. Farengar, you need to come at once. Wait for you, Aerolith.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
I need to wait for this before I can buy the house, but it will be a little bit yet before I fight the dragon. Because once you fight your first dragon, they start to spawn in the wider world. And I don't want that yet. I want to explore for a little bit longer without the threat of dragon attacks.
It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do?
Though learning to shout is infinitely valuable.
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
And he will give you something else enchanted.
Very much like...
And I barely have 5,000 gold.
Can't afford to I need you here working.
Looks like Avenici probably went to bed. He's going to tell Aerolith that this is not a death or glory mission, that he needs to know what they're dealing with. And she will respond that she is the very soul of caution.
I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward.
I'd like to purchase a house in the city.
House available. Wonderful. Here's the key to your new...
And
of course,
there are of course furnishings you can purchase. I do not have enough gold for any of them right now. But there are a few easy quests I can do here. There's a persuasion check. There's a brawl. There's a couple deliveries that will all net me some gold. Right, Emily, please get some sleep. And maybe we'll talk tomorrow.
Chance to see this dragon up close.
Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me?
Thank you for joining,
I'm sure
Emily.
Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
And sleep well. I'll deliver the frost salts for you.
You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Unfortunately, the reward for delivering the frost salts is a bunch of potions that I can't keep. But she will tell me about brewing potions, and I do want to get at least a few basic health potions, if nothing else. But what I'm going to do first, before anything else, while it's the middle of the night and everywhere is closed and locked, is I'm going to go to my new home. Visit Bree's home.
Have you met my father?
I'm gonna... You can tell me about Whiterun.
I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry if they're willing to work hard.
Nip in the air.
Ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary.
She's not going to give me her quest unless she's working at the forge. So I have the key to Bree's home now, and I can come inside here. It is very bare at the moment, but there is a single chest, and there is a bed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep until morning, and I've been going for a little over about an hour and 40 minutes now. I'm going to take a short break, order my dinner, get in a stretch, and get something to drink, and I will be back shortly. And I encourage anyone watching to get in a good stretch, make sure they're hydrated, rest your eyes for a moment, do whatever you need to do. Okay, I am stretched, hydrated, dinner has been ordered, and my ears got a little bit of rest to do. Sometimes when I haven't streamed in a little bit, this headset is kind of hard on the ears, but it's okay. Not too bad.
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here.
Got some
I'll
good
talk to
news. I don't
Adrian
claim to be the
again.
best blacksmith in Whiterun.
Jordan Greatman's got that on there. Man, steel is legendary.
All I ask is a fair chance.
Do you work the forge all day?
That I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Jorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him.
I'll do it.
Thanks.
My headset is at 20% power.
Don't forget to check inside.
We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
Who are you looking for?
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Why are you looking for this person?
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
And who are you looking for again?
A fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city. She cannot hide from us forever.
Actually, she could.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
So there are two firewood chopping spots in here. Sigurd often occupies that one. I want to sell some firewood to the innkeeper. It'll make her like me more. There's another wood chopping block right up here by the inn. I have to say, as someone who has done certain exercises, your character's wood chopping form is impeccable. I'm also going to talk to Carlotta over here.
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me, but that bard is the worst.
You get a lot of attention from men?
You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl.
Someone giving you trouble?
That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast.
What if I talk to Mikhail?
If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. Remember?
And also, if I can find him,
Mining is hard work.
I'd like to talk to the beggar Brenuin.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you.
You know, there is a mod that lets you kill children. Anyway, Brenuin. Brenuin, where is Brenuin? And he's often just walking around. Sometimes he's listening to the...
I ain't done nothing.
Are you always drunk?
Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on.
I'll bring you that ale, old man.
Argonian ale. I can almost taste it.
He gives you a potion as a reward. A stolen potion at that. But I'll do it anyway. So I will come into Arcadia's Cauldron.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
Can I use the alchemy lab?
As long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together, see what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know. We have plenty of ingredients for sale, too.
She'll train you in alchemy if you ask. So you're a healer?
Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good.
I disagree.
Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed.
You ever think of returning to Cyrodiil?
Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in the city for 20 years. 20!
I'm a Bosmer. You really think I care about what the Nords want? I have some frost salts for you from Farengar.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
I would love to sell them for their,
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
they probably sell pretty well. But I'll just drop them back here. Forget about them. Do I have any known damage, health, restore health, restore Magicka? How many?
Concoction. But keep trying new things.
I don't want to use up any of those planting ingredients.
You'll find tonics, salves, poultices.
I'll make some of those as well. Other things I either want to plant at my plantation or are used in a quest. So I don't want to do those yet. That's another quest I'll do in a little while.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
One more song. What say
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
I have firewood to sell.
Honest gold for honest work.
If you've given firewood to Hulda, you can just take the Argonian ale rather than stealing it. I'm gonna get oak flesh ready and drop a save.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
You must really love to fight.
The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth.
Sounds like you've got a grudge.
Been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them.
Why'd the companions reject you?
It wasn't my fault. I told them over and over that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control.
You think you can take me on?
And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
You're on.
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go.
But I'll quickly throw up an elk flesh before we start the brawl. You can't use magic to fight them, but you can use magic to throw up a armor spell or to heal. I am on master difficulty right now. I turned it down from legendary. I will quickly get my health back and continue brawling. Brawls are a great way to get a little bit of armor experience and restoration. And if you want to use armor spells, alteration as well. I don't know how it sounds on the stream, but for me the effects are a little bit loud. Even though I have it turned down significantly. The worst part is music. Unfortunately, the music slider applies to all music, not just ambient music, but the combat music as well. The combat music is always loud, but I want to be able to hear the music in cities too. 30 in light armor.
You should have stayed in your precious forests, elf.
What a Nord thing to say. Alright, I shouldn't need to heal anymore to finish her. No, you won't. And I'm gonna keep punching you a little bit just because you were rude.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me.
I think I've earned that 100 gold. If she doesn't glitch out, she says, "You're no liar, best fight I've had in years."
I like that.
And now she'll like you. Alright, Bard.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got.
Where'd you learn to play?
There's a whole college up in Solitude where they teach the arts. Song, lute playing, poetry.
Yes, I joined.
I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with a headmistress. Well, more a misunderstanding with her husband.
You need to leave Carlotta Valentia alone.
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
He deserves to have the stuffing beaten out of him, but I'll take the speech experience. She's not yours. Stop this nonsense.
Maybe you're right. I guess I just didn't want anyone to think I couldn't handle one lass. On my honor, I won't bother Carlotta ever again. Some parting advice? Women love sonnets.
Despicable as he is, his word is good.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun to your table.
Mikhail won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help.
And that 400 gold will be helpful towards furnishing my house. I'm going to talk to... Well, I'm going to get those things taken care of. Redwin is still over here.
I ain't done nothing.
Here's a special ale you wanted.
Well, would you? Look at that. Arconian ale. My thanks, friend. Here, take this here healing potion. I found it in the temple.
Potion of vigorous healing. I'm going to pop into the Temple of Kinnereth. And I'm going to drop that healing potion he gave me right in the middle. But back out here, I'm going to find and talk to Danica Peerspring.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Has the Stormcloak uprising affected your duties?
Somewhat, yes. At first, it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more.
You're a priestess of Kinnereth?
Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days.
Tell me about this tree.
This is the Gildergreen. It was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kinnereth could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. They built the temple. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days.
Why haven't the pilgrims been coming?
A big dead tree isn't very inspiring if you're coming to worship the divine of wind and rains. Kinnereth gives life, and we need a living tree to be her symbol.
Is there any way to revive the tree?
I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal.
Where is the tree?
If you want to help, you'll need something to cut into it first. You'll have to deal with the Hagravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself.
I'll get Nettlebane for you.
Your spirit is strong. Kinnereth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Okay, the next thing I will do before I start that, but I will definitely be doing that quest. And soon. I have the quest to find Anders' Amulet of Arche. And last time the skeletons killed me. So, let's make sure I'm ready for them this time. I have a better weapon. And I have some skill levels that I've gotten. Alright, that's 2 of the 3 dead. So now they can like sneak up on me and hit me. I'm just gonna let him hit me a little bit. Get a little bit of block and restoration as well. And while I'm in here, I'm going to grab this unusual gem. I know where all 24 are, and I will be getting them. And there's the Amulet of Arche kind of blends in, which is why I turned that quest marker on. And I'll bring that to him.
I spend so much time among the dead, I sometimes forget how much I miss the company of the living.
I found your amulet.
Oh, thank Arche! Please, take this gold for your troubles.
And it's a very paltry amount of coin, but every little bit counts right now. I'm going to have just under 750 after I turn in this other quest. But one of my,
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
I consider one of the most important things to get in Breeze home to be the alchemy lab. And it's also the most expensive thing. And I will have enough coin for that at least. I grab almost every alchemical ingredient I find. And while I don't weigh very much individually, they do add up. I find it amusing that Dragon's Reach has an area called the Great Porch. And Preventus will be all the way down here.
I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward.
I have a sword for you from your daughter.
From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruff when his mood is agreeable. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered.
20 gold for great sword.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
I'd like to decorate my home.
And of course, now, what would you like to purchase?
So I'll do the alchemy laboratory.
Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
And I do have enough for a smaller thing. I will get the loft decorations. That brings me down to 41 gold.
If there's any more I can help you with, just let me know.
But I'll come up with some things I can do to get more gold soon. Actually, I should probably sell the damaged stamina poisons that I made. Because it is somewhat unusual for me to remember to use poisons. And especially these ones before my alchemy skills really increased any. They're not going to do a whole lot of good for me. I mean, sure, there will be the random barbarian with a battle axe here and there that it would be helpful to poison my bow and lessen his stamina so he can't use as many power attacks. And while I'm, sitting here at Whiterun, I remember that, but when I actually get into combat with them, I will forget.
You're like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky.
So the gold from the poisons would probably be more immediately valuable to me.
What is it? Dragons?
Come to chat with an old woman? Do your
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's
Also, for what I'm going to do next, the only poison that would be valuable to me is one that damages magic.
What do you need? Take a look. Come back anytime if you need a...
I will keep the health restoration potions though. That can save me in a moment where I don't quite have enough time to cast my healing spell. Okay, so I got the loft decorations, which is up here. In this cupboard, I tend to keep like quest items and other miscellaneous items. So like the ruby dragon claw I still have, I put it in there. In this chest, which will remain here, that's where I put weapons generally. In this area, there's an apothecary's satchel, and I keep all of my extra ingredients in here. So ones I'm not going to use anytime soon, I will put away. But ones that I will be planting or I need for a quest, include the extra nightshade, I'll take with me. This chest up here is where I put armor, So like my belted tunic and my radiant raiment fine clothes. There's a bookshelf here and a bookshelf out there. This bookshelf I usually put skill books that I have already read. So that would be Thief. And that has to change over time as I read or don't read more skill books. But for now I put the ones that I've read back there. So I'm going to do a quick nap just to get my well-rested bonus back. And I think I'm going to try and get one more quest finished before my dinner arrives. So I got the Blessings of Nature here. Retrieve Nettlebane. And I discovered earlier the Valkyrie Stormcloak camp, specifically because it is close to Orphan Rock. Danica did mention the Hag Raven. And there are also several witches here. I always make sure that I have done the Book of Love before I come here, so that I take less damage from their spells. I will also use Sparks for a little bit of extra damage. Sparks also does Magicka damage, so if I hit them with Sparks enough, they won't be able to cast as many spells against me. However, if I can, it's even better to hit them with arrows from stealth. And it is nighttime, so that will help me stay hidden a little bit better. I do not yet have the Eagle Eye perk, so I can't zoom in. Actually, can I get that right now? I have a couple perks to spend, and I do have the necessary skill for that. So I can use that to try and spot the witches from a distance. Oh, looks like they found me first. Or, at least I got close enough for them to find me. Try and hit that one. Oh, no, she's still walking. Oh, they both have fireball. Nah. I was not ready for that. I will take that perk again though, and actually save after getting it.
Think you might be in the wrong place, friend. Keep your eyes open.
It's like they already know that I'm an Empire supporter. I'm not aiming very well today. I can kill them from up here, then. That'd be very helpful. I'm far enough up here that they can't really see me. So, I'm getting some easy sneak experience. By getting back hidden quickly after hitting them. There are witches that went over this way, and I don't know where they are now. Oh, I see one walking back this way. There were two that went over that direction. I see the one. Slowly walking back. Oh, I see the other now too. Where exactly are they going? I'm gonna wait an hour. See if they go back to their usual spots. It is actually possible in the wrong spot to be spotted by the witches while you're up here. But for the most part, they won't notice you. I'm going to get down there because I know it's dangerous. I know they killed me before. But I'm getting tired of trying to find them from up there. And I'm seeing this more top vanilla from up above. And it is tempting me. Alright, that's one witch down. Habit to grab the robes, they sell so well. That's two witches down. There are two more regular witches and then the Hag Raven. I'll save after getting those two killed. It can be dangerous to fight these witches once you get to a certain point, because the Hag Raven might see you. And its magic is potent. But you always know where the High Graven is if you have the quest active. Because it is holding Nettlebane.
What was that?
I cannot find you. That was the High Graven's fireball. The High Graven can kill you very fast, even if you have some magical resistance. Just gonna fire an arrow in this direction. I can't see them well enough to hit them, but it will draw them in this direction, so I don't have to fight them at the same time as the Hag Raven. This is why I got the potions. Oh my god. Now I have a level up that I can use.
You think you stand a chance?
Alright, this time I got her down before this one even got to me. Alright, the witches are dead. I can heal myself again. Now we get sparks ready. And I'm going to save frequently as I make my way towards the quest marker. I'm mostly hidden, but that doesn't mean that the Hag Raven won't suddenly spot me and start hurling fireballs in my direction. And you would think the trees might protect you. They will not. So I'll get as close as I can. Dodge the first fireball. I'm not doing much damage. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I said that my benchmark for lowering the difficulty a little bit was when I'm not having fun. And as I'm about to eat dinner, I want to finish this. And delaying dinner is not fun to me. Plus I've died enough times. I did get hit by the fireball that time. I will use level up, and I will put perks into one-handed, because that's how I'm trying to hurt this Skyrim right now. So with that boost to one-handed damage, I'm now doing far more to this Skyrim. I'll hit it with sparks a little bit too, to try and prevent her from healing too much with her magic. Okay. Skyrim dead. Take Nettlebane. And the ingredients. There's a chest here. A new hand touches the beacon. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple, a darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath, and I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
A new hand touches the beacon. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath, and I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Be careful about potentially falling off that log. There are rune traps on the ground down there. There's usually a lockpick on top of this barrel. Juniper berries. Sacks of flowers inside another sack. Tomatoes you can't find on the farm anywhere, so I take tomatoes. Add up level chest here. Which is easy to pick, but I'm having difficulty. I will take the gold, get the potion. Now, on my way, while I'm over here, I tend to discover these two areas, just because. This particular area I'm checking first is valuable if you plan to go all the way in destruction magic. And then this other place, I think it's a Radiant Quest location. Oh goodness, that was a bigger fall than I thought it was going to be. Well, thank goodness I saved. Really, I should just travel quickly back to Whiterun, but I very much enjoy discovering map locations. It feels like it's an essential part of the Skyrim experience, the map exploration. Sure, it's not the best Elder Scrolls map, but it's not bad. I may have gone the wrong way. I think this is taking me too far down the mountain to actually discover that other location. If you do take fall damage and don't fall all the way to your death, you can use that as a way to increase your healing. This is an unmarked bandit camp. Ah, yeah, the place that I could discover is way up there. So I'm just selling it for now, but if I need to get it in the future, I can. Oh, apparently my food was delivered 17 minutes ago. Did you guys on the stream hear the doorbell ring? I'm going to take just a second to get that food off the porch because it's cold. And I'll be right back. Alright, that food smells really good and I'm quite hungry, so let's get this quest finished. So
You're
I'm
someone
gonna
who can get things done.
run over to the Temple of Kinnereth. Danica will be inside of it now. And she'll be having an argument with this guy.
What has happened to the Gilder Green? I have traveled long here to worship beneath its branches.
It was taken by a lightning strike. Wish I had time to deal with this, but it's hard enough with all these wounded from the war.
Please, don't just let it stay like this. It's disgraceful.
I will think about it,
I
sir.
really don't have time to deal with you right now.
But
Please just let
to
me
be honest, I'm not on Discord very much.
But this is supposed to be your work.
I can't bear it. Make it stop.
Alright, Danica.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet?
I found Nidlebane for you.
Oh, well, I honestly didn't expect you to come back. Of course I'm glad you did. Now, I don't really want to touch that thing, though. Do you think you could handle the next steps?
What needs to be done?
Eldergleam Sanctuary Grove is to the east of here. You can use Nettlebane to retrieve some of its sap.
Was I correct in hearing that you were traveling to the Grove of the Eldergleam?
Can I help you?
I am a traveler, a pilgrim. I follow the voice of Kinnereth wherever it can be heard. I've dreamed of seeing Eldergleam for years. Might I travel alongside you? I promise not to get in the way.
You're welcome to join me.
I thank you for your kind. Was I correct in hearing that you were traveling to the Grove of the Eldergleam?
So, part of the reason why I don't do dragon attacks yet, and why I found Eldergleam Sanctuary a long time ago, is now I can just fast travel with him there, and not have to worry about escorting someone. I can just fast travel with him, and then with no dragon attacking us or anything, I can just walk into the sanctuary. And I almost never use Nettlebane. I use it very briefly in each playthrough. Eldergleam is way up there.
Hello there, friend. Have you come to enjoy the sights and sounds of this beautiful sanctuary, as I have? Truly remarkable, isn't it? Welcome to Eldergleam Sanctuary, my friend. If you have any questions, speak to Asta.
And this is Asta.
Praise Kinnereth for allowing such beauty in the world.
What is this place?
Eldergleam Sanctuary. Just a small glimpse of what beauty Kinnereth has to offer. Wonderful place, isn't it?
And that tree. Is that the Eldergleam?
Yes, my friend. Though no one has been able to get close to her for as long as I can remember.
Why not?
As you can see, Eldergleam's roots are large and stretch far, blocking any path to her trunk. Though, believe it or not, There are rumors of a weapon that even Eldergleam herself would lift her roots for, more out of fear than respect.
You mean this weapon?
The rumors were true. I beg of you, don't harm the tree. Nothing good can come of it. You don't know what you're dealing with. There will be consequences if you harm that tree. Leave this place. You're not welcome here.
So, the extent of how much I use Nettlebane is 1, 2, 3, 4. I will never use the weapon again. So you can walk up here, you can activate Eldergleam, take the sap, and get yourself and everyone else in the sanctuary shredded by Spriggans. Or if you brought Maurice along, you can talk to him.
I had no idea you were a man of violence. What exactly are your intentions in this blessed place?
I need sap to fix the Gildergreen.
You would violate this marvel of Kinnereth's glory to fix that half-breed stump in Whiterun? That's abominable. Barbaric. I'll have no part of this. Why didn't you tell me what you intended?
Do you have a better idea?
Well, yes. There is something. It won't repair the tree back at the temple, but we could bring them a new one.
What did you have in mind?
Follow me. I think I can convince the tree to help us.
So this is a different way to complete the quest. Only accessible if you allowed him to join you.
The Eldergleam has blessed us with a sapling. You should take it to Whiterun. Danica will want to see that the true blessings of nature lie in renewal, not a slavish maintenance.
What will you do now?
I believe I'll stay here and bask in Eldergleam's warmth a bit longer. Good luck on your travels. May Kinnereth's wind carry only the sweetest scents. Speak.
So you can take the Eldergleam sapling, and while Estes still will not speak kindly to you, at least you're able to complete the quest without getting anyone killed. I will increase once my magic has gotten to 150 and I'm comfortable with where my health is at, I will start speccing some points into stamina. Especially if I want to zoom in with my bow a lot, I'll need more. And then, of course, just sprinting for longer periods of time. Yeah. Just a couple loading screens left. Here's my 5-minute autosave. And fast travel to Whiterun. And I know I said as soon as I bought my house I would turn survival mode on. And I will turn survival mode on. I will start the next stream with it enabled. So Danica is outside right now.
Do you have the Eldergleam sap?
What's so special about the Gildergreen?
To the
Oh,
east
yeah.
of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo.
I've got a sapling.
But I can't run the temple without the support of people who are inspired by the Gildergreen. How can this little tree bring new worshippers?
Maurice said that renewal is more important than maintenance.
You're right, of course. It can be hard to hear the winds of Kinnereth when all you hear are the rabble in the temple. Death feeds new life. I'm sure that in time, this little sapling will grow into a new Gildegreen that will tower over Whiterun. Thank you.
And Danica now is a master level trainer in restoration, able to train you all the way up to level 90. Right now, you'll still see the old tree. In time, as I travel away and back, it will change to the new tree. It used to be you had to use console commands to disable the old tree and enable the new one. Thankfully, that is no longer the case. I just need to take some time. So I will come up to my bed, and I will give my character a well-deserved sleep, and I will call the stream for tonight there. If you came and lurked, thank you. If you came and chatted, thank you. And I will be back hopefully before too long. Save twice for safety. And goodbye.